Hey agents, it's Manny. Title Update 11 has been out for a couple weeks now, and I want to show you how my squad handles the hunters on floor 100 of the summit. I'll cover what to look for, positioning, and skills to use. I'll go over a little bit of build, but not much. I'll have another video for that later. Before we start, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you know when there's new videos. And if you're looking for someone to game with, you can find me and other players in the Militia Discord server. The link is in the description below. All right, guys, I'm not going to go too much into a build because just single target, lots of reds. That's what's important, right? What I want to do is go over actually the skills used, because what this is really about is crowd control. It's not about, well, it's about damage. You got to damage them, but all reds, max it out as best you can, and you'll do fine. All right, so let's talk about specializations. I recommend using sharpshooter because you get flashbangs, or go with gunner and you get the riot foam, right? Both of these are going to be great for actually stunning the hunters. Then once we get into skills, I'm actually using a P416 with Insync, which is not great. I should switch over to a FAMAS with fast hands. So you don't want to use turret, drone, firefly, things like that that can be hacked and taken over by the hunters. Instead, what you want to use is things like the chem launcher, the riot foam one. It's excellent for stunning, grabbing them in place, controlling them. And then the other one that's actually really good is the shock trap. This will actually cause them to get stuck too as well. So those are the ones you want to kind of focus on. Hive is okay if you go revive Hive, but a lot of times the EMP you, the hunters EMP you, and you can't. It doesn't. And when you need it, it's not available. So I prefer the actual skills that you actually can fire when it's available. So chem launcher and trap rather. And I go with the shield too, because the shield does help me gives me a couple extra seconds of firing, or at least a second extra firing than getting killed. So that's all I really want to go over for the build right now. Basically that, it's all about CC, not necessarily about the build. I can do another video later on if you guys want. Let me know in the comments below, and I can put together a build video that I used for my run. I'm also planning on doing this for a solo play, which is going to be more important about the build. All right, that's it, the build for now. Let's get into the actual strats. All right, the hunter's on the far side of the room. Once you take care of all the ads right outside the elevator, you'll run down through a set of doors. Now, those doors will shut as soon as you open this set of doors on the observation deck. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay in this room. We're not going to go out on the observation deck. We're going to stay here and hopefully get the hunters to funnel through one at a time. I'm going to run out, start it up, and once they come, I'm going to run back out through the doors and over the counter and hide. Now, we're all going to take positions up and around the door. We're going to try to hide. No one wants to get shot. No one wants to get killed. But luckily, with 4 people in here, you're going to be able to pick each other up. Remember, it's always one more hunter than people in your group. So if you have 3 people in your group, you're going to have 4 hunters. If you have 4 people in your group, you're going to have 5 hunters. And as you see, we foamed him, stopped him, and stunned him. Now, unfortunately, I don't think enough people realized that he was coming in here. We should have coordinated, and we could have actually burned this one down super quick, but we didn't. He runs away. So coordination is very important. Everyone paying attention. As you can see, there's a shock trap available right there, and I actually foamed him up with a grenade. So these are the things you want to do, focus on, and as soon as you get him stunned, you want to just unload on him. The 4 of you should be able to take him down quickly. Now, using the strat, we hang out here and wait for one at a time to come. It's kind of a gamble, because if 3 of them rush you at one time, you're basically going to wipe. It really, like I said, it's a gamble, and it also depends on the directives you get, right? So there's a few directives. So you got 5 directives. You got ammo hoarders, fog of war, cool skills, special ammo, and no regen, right? The 2 that you don't want: ammo hoarders and cool skills. Ammo hoarders especially, because you run out of ammo real quickly. Cool skills make it difficult to actually use 2 things at one time, right? So it goes on cooldown once you use 1 skill. The other ones don't matter. Fog of war, you're going to see, as you can see in my map, you can see where all the hunters are located by the little upside down pink, yellow triangles. And they don't have special ammo, so you have to worry about that. And no regen, who cares? Because the fight's not going to end until all the hunters are done. So that's actually kind of a good one to have. So if you get 3 of them, the 3 you kind of want to get are fog of war, special ammo, and no regen. Those are the 3 you'd rather have. No ammo hoarders is a tough one. And as you saw, we were able to trap one and burn him down. So the other thing you notice I'm doing sometimes, I have my grenade out and ready to throw. You can actually see me. I have it right in the doorway, ready to go. So if the hunter does come up there, I can tag it real quickly. Now, we're going to try to entice the hunter to come in here, so we're going to take some shots at it, but you don't want to actually waste a ton of ammo, and you don't want to make yourself visible, because you'll get shot and taken out quickly. This kill didn't take forever, but I'm not going to play the whole thing for you, because simply it's a lot of us sitting back here trying to get them to come through one at a time. The things you got to be careful of is the hunters themselves do have skills. They're all skill legendary, so things like the oxidizer, if you stand in it for like 2 seconds, you're dead. There's no getting out of that. If the oxidizer hits you, it's that quick. So just be aware of what you're sitting in and standing in, and do your best there. So I'll skip ahead a little bit and then show you some more hunter takedowns. Here's a good example where you can actually see the triangle starting to move towards the door. So I prep the grenade and get ready to throw it. So I'm ready to just drop the grenade as soon as the hunter comes through the door so I could trap him. He dives forward, we get him, and then we can burn him super quick. Perfectly executed right there. He got foamed, and he also got shocked, so he was definitely stuck there. So now we got 2 hunters down, ready for the last 3. Also, one other thing to keep in mind, hunters all have 3 armor kits. Once they use those 3 armor kits, they can't repair anymore. So it's also a good idea to do a little damage to them while they're, maybe force them to use their armor kits early, and then you keep doing damage to them. So you do have an ammo resupply, you have armor resupply, and a grenade resupply in this room. So make sure you use all of that stuff while you're here. All right, same thing here again for the 3rd hunter. Comes through the door, we toss the grenades in, and then we can burn them down super quick. Now, given there's only 2 hunters left, and I think both of them are snipers, they're not coming any closer to staying over there. So we made the decision to actually run out there and take care of them out there on their turf, right? There's 4 of us, 2 of them. And so, you know, just run out there, do your best, get behind cover, stay behind cover. Remember the snipers, so they can't just fire automatic weapons, but you also have to be careful. Same thing applies here. You can trap them, do damage to them, make them use their 3 armor kits up, and you're good to go. Now, one of our guys actually switched over to a tank build, pulls out his Crusader shield, and actually just face tanks him a little bit while we do damage. Does help out quite a bit. Definitely use 3 now. And bad on me, I didn't realize until now that we actually had a down teammate. It was just the 3 of us taking on the 2 hunters. Should have went back and rezzed our teammate. Leave no man behind, boys. Leave no man behind. And now it's a 4-on-1, last hunter down, and we're good to go. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do hope you found it helpful. And if you did, please hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions about this fight or anything else I did, please let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer it. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please smash that subscribe button. And you can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Maniocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time, agents, happy hunting.